I think before I started, I was working full-time in retail and was, I guess for my specific situation, because not everyone has the same experience, there were a lot of things adding up that were like leading to a lot more stress than when I first started my retail position, and there were like changes in the environment and in how things were being handled that led to like a feeling of like burnout and being like stressed all the time, feeling like I wasn't appreciated. And I eventually hit like my breaking point. I was just like, well, I wanted to wait until I found something better, or I found something like more stable before I left. But like this is the point at which I cannot continue. This is, I think that was very encouraging for me, because you were very supportive of the idea that because of our training and our background, we can do more than retail, but that doesn't mean that retail in and of itself is not a good profession. It's just, even if you quote unquote only have retail experience, you can still do a lot more than you think you can. And I could take the time to figure all of it out myself, do it myself, but I think it would be much more efficient to have someone who is professionally trained, who has experience in what I'm trying to do, to guide me through the process. Sure, I could do it myself, but it'll take so much longer, and I wouldn't be able to, having someone to ask for advice or who has experience in what I'm trying to do, it makes more sense to me. Of course, these are things you could figure out on your own, but it's going to be like that cost-benefit ratio is, and time is money. Having Happy PharmD, having the different amenities available to me, Circle and the the other groups available to me, having like the mock interview, being able to like, I guess, watch some of the content that you put on like YouTube or like through Circle now, how it was helpful, because just having real life people to talk to and like hearing their experience from different backgrounds, it made networking feel a lot less intimidating. I think that was one of my biggest benefits, is like just being able to do like that cold call, to reach out and like not think too much about it. I think I did a lot of things because of coaching that I wouldn't have otherwise, like going to the MWOC conference and things like that. It was just like, like this is an opportunity, and why not reach for it? I'm actually not sure when I heard back from them after I applied, but once I heard back from them, everything happened in like a week. It's nice. They just moved closer to where I live from where they were before. Or so commute, I have like the shortest commute out of the three of us who work there, which is very nice. Nice. It's 10 to 6.
Nice.
6. Hourly I get paid way better than I did in retail. But it's also nice because it's like, oh, like, the rest of my life is still happening. And that's one of the things about part-time, is like, okay, I can have a life outside of work.
Yeah.
Which, when I was doing full-time in retail, that wasn't happening, because I would come home and just like potato. Just like lie down and be like, nope, I'm done. I don't want to do anything. I think I have a lot more self-assurance as far as looking for a position goes. So now that I've had the guided experience through what it's like to look for a job, or like who to talk to, how to connect, I think professionally I'm much more comfortable with that. It's like having a trail guide when you go hiking. I think that's like that's kind of the analogy I think of, is just like you're going down a path that's unfamiliar to you, and you're having someone else kind of like lead the way and show you like, oh, like these are the things to avoid, or like these are like this is how you cross this section of the trail, or like that this is your trail marker. So like having someone like like you still have to do the hike yourself. You know, you still have to put in the work for it, but they are there to make it less difficult. Like to make so you're not like kind of like fumbling in the dark. So they're kind of showing you where the path actually is, and you can decide like where do you want to go. So like they're not gonna hold your hand or like pull you up the mountain, hence like you have to put in the work for it.